Hi everybody, welcome back. You've just seen me playing Rush Hour by Yellowjackets from their 1981 debut album. I first heard that album when I was about 15, so about 1990-ish. And it's one of my all-time favourites, actually. What I love about this album is it's jazz funk, but it's high quality. This ain't no elevator music. What attracted me to it back in the early days was the tunes, the grooves, the arrangements, and the general vibe. And Robin Ford really was just the icing on the cake. Actually, everything about it, even without him, would have attracted my interest. So what I'm going to do today is I'm not going to talk about his soloing on the tune. I'm going to talk about just the harmony, so that if you were attempting to solo over this tune, you have an idea about what you could do over it. Okay, so the main sort of opening, sort of the A section, has got this chord here. That's the main sort of that's the main groove, and it's over that kind of harmony. And what it actually is, you can spell it a couple of different ways. You could call it C sharp 13th sus4, or you could call it G sharp minor 9 over C sharp. But either way, what it is, it's a Mixolydian chord. That's what it spells out. It actually spells out the notes of F sharp. Now, there's nothing to say that you can't treat that like a blues chord as well, and Robin Ford definitely plays blues over it. Yeah, it does work. So yeah, they were two main options for that section. The other thing that you need to note is that there is a chord that it does go into at the end of every few bars, and it's this. So what's that? That's C sharp over A, or you could call it A major 7 augmented, sharp 5, whatever. That actually spells out F sharp melodic minor. So it's kind of it's basically the same notes as the previous chord, but with the A sharp from F sharp goes down to A sharp that you find in F sharp major moves down to A natural. So what you get is that harmonic world, and then back and forth. And Robin Ford does not highlight every chord change in that section. He does play quite bluesily and modally, and that's what I did as well in my little performance there. Okay, so the next section, the B section, you've got more chord changes here, and it starts on that same chord, and then you go to the C sharp 7th altered, sharp 5, sharp 9. So what notes do you play of that? Or C sharp altered scale, which happens to be the same as a D melodic minor. And that's giving you like the dominant sound to get you into F sharp minor 9th to B 13th. So it's like a little 2-5. So that feels like you're now going towards the key of E, but what you actually go to next is a C major 7th, and then B 7th altered down to the D over E. Then you've got these chords here which go E minor 7th, E over F sharp, and then G sharp 7th altered there, and then you're back round. Okay, there's only one other section where they've kind of got the stop time in there, and it's this. And basically, I mean, it's C sharp 11th up to D sharp 11th and back and forth, and then you get that chord there again. But you can just treat that as you would treat the intro section or the A section. So yeah, anyway, I think there's a couple of approaches you can take with the B section though, because it's much more changes based. So we can do modal over that, sort of, C sharp Mixolydian, and then C sharp altered. Then you've got F sharp minor 7th, which I would maybe treat those two chords, F sharp minor 7th to B 13th, as a kind of a 2-5-1 into E. You could also make that sound like it's a 2-5-1 into E minor if you wanted. That would work as well, because when you're going to the C major 7th to B altered, that sounds like that's definitely in the key of E minor there. So over all these things, you can use pentatonic ideas as well. So let's look at the C sharp. You could play a G sharp minor pentatonic. If you wanted to step away from the modal thing, but still have a kind of a bluesy quality to it. With the altered dominant chord like that, you can actually do you can actually play ideas that sound kind of bluesy. If you play like a I don't know, how would you express it over that chord? It's almost like looking at it as a D major pentatonic scale, but with a minor third in it. So you're getting like, if you were thinking in D major, you'd have your root, second, minor third, fifth, and sixth. So that you can maintain a bluesy kind of sound using that little pentatonic scale there, because it is bluesy sounding, you know, if you think about it. But it fits over that altered chord. Okay, so that's the thing you can apply over any altered chord, is if you take that little pentatonic shape and stick it, you know, a semitone up above the root note of your altered chord, you can maintain a blues quality. I'm wondering whether there's any other shapes which would work actually using that little formula. You could do, yeah, you could do that one actually. It's like a D minor. D minor 6, D minor 6 and D minor major 7th. So you could have so they're a good thing to look at if you want to try and expand playing vocabulary that doesn't just sound like it's a scale over the altered chord, or indeed, you know, expand away from just playing arpeggio type of ideas. All right, so and then when you get that little 2-5-1. I mean, for me, I was playing a variety of sort of scalic and arpeggio and sort of beboppy kind of ideas to outline that 2-5-1. C major 7th, self-explanatory. Again, there's a load of things you can do with that. You can go modally, you can do pentatonic, superimpose your E minor pentatonic on it, for example. So gives it a bit more of an upper extension sound, and then you've got your B altered. So again, you could do the same thing as we did before, and you could play what was it? No, it was B altered is going to be that sort of C minor 6 kind of. There's two different ideas like that. The altered chord. Yeah, so hopefully that just gives a bit of an explainer of the harmony in this song, because it's not pedestrian in any way, and it's worth exploring the different kind of things you can do. Go back and reference the original. So Robin Ford plays a lot of blues on this, a lot of blues. But I mean, that's obviously his background, but as we all know, he also has a very strong sense of harmonic language and jazz vocabulary. Yeah, so thanks for looking. Just to say that I created this track using the Moises app, so I sort of stripped the drums and the bass, and any of the backing track that is left during the heads is what's there, and then for the soloing sections I've just put my own rhythm guitar and keyboards in, just to so that we don't have me trying to play against Robin. Right, there you go. Have a good one. See you guys.